Oh, my name is Jobless. Because I'm with one of my very, very, very good bad friends. Me and this guy actually went to school together. We've been friends for over 20 years.
I'm telling you.
And ladies call him sexy.
That's what's up.
And I call him Sexysteel too.
That's what's up.
I read me too bad.
You don't say some kids of nowadays will be say they're like 20. Some of them they will be say they don't look older than us.
Why is that though?
You know, say that life don't spur now. My brother, in the next 10, 15 years, I pray make some of these kids make them last too.
Are you referring to the way they live now?
The way they live, the wayward life they live and everything. Most of them are drugs and all that.
Mad body count.
I am telling you, if you see girl, we be 15 now. If you think say now, waiting she don't go through. Our mother never go through. I'm telling you, because I don't even understand how they do it in the first place. How their parents let them out of their house. You see kids out there. If you see them, they're half dead. They don't take different drugs. You see their tongues blue and everything. They're done. Molly, I'll be waiting to call that one.
Yeah.
Where they make them, they laugh, they happy and all that. They don't take they have same things.
Have you done Molly before?
Are you joking?
I'm just asking.
I haven't done any form of drug before in my life. The only drug I don't take before now, baby, Panadol. You don't understand.
That's actually hard to find. So people just that you have actually never.
I've not done Molly before, but I want to try it.
I have never. Yeah. The hardest drug I've done is Alabukun.
I want to know how they feel.
Say I get headache, I take Alabukun. Now for this life, now the hardest drug I don't take.
So do you think all these kids is because nobody actually educates them about these things?
Well, I think they just do it and later stop in life.
Yeah, but that is where the problem is. That is where the problem is. See, there is a big.
Most of them are junkies.
Yes, there's
especially crack don't fuck.
But Abe, there is a big fight against this drug thing for years, right? That people talk about that drug is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Aren't they supposed to start looking at another approach?
The way they access you can. I don't know. They have their dealers.
No, it's easily accessible anywhere now.
Guys,
they have their dealers. Just in a phone call. Cocaine that year. If you hear cocaine that year, you'll be like say that person will carry that cocaine. Nah, Lord, that is you run away from that person. But kids now, 15, 16, 17, 18, they get their dealers where they give them cocaine, crack, and all this. Then they get them steady. No be big deal to them. Sorry. So now they graduate. When they start from weed, the weed loud. From that loud, they can't enter crack. Crack no can they do anything again. Cocaine. So you know they mix them together.
Okay.
Then they enter Colorado. No be Colorado be down where they make them the roll for flood.
I have a different opinion entirely about these things you're saying. I have a different opinion, and this is how I see it. If they are properly educated about all these drugs and what they do and what they can do, I think a whole lot of them would have an idea of what to take and what not to take. You get? Then the frustration of the country, but that doesn't give you a safe way. That doesn't give you a pathway.
This country has got nothing to do with this, because you see kids, what have they gone through? What have they been through in life? Do you understand? I'm telling you, all these 15, 16, 17, what have they been through in life? Most of these sports kids, they are from rich homes. They're from rich homes now, because most of them, you see, say now, Bells, Convenant University, Babcock, and all that. If your papa knows gallant, you know, if you go that kind of school.
True.
So, and now from school, all of them, they bail out, because that's where they're going to be free to do whatever they want to do. They can't do that at home. You understand? But when they have the access, go to school. When they're in school, from school, they just bail out weekends. You see some of them go lodge for one room, one apartment, like 6, 7 of them go lodge for there. They want club that Friday. You understand? So from there, now one person go actually initiate the other ones. Say, I'm gonna try this thing, and another person will be saying never try before. And if they don't try them once, that is it. That is it. So they become uncontrollable. You can't control them again. So when they get home, they don't they don't have choice but to, you see them go snake in drugs for home and everything. Do pastor children no safe, pastors children and all that, and them even worse past now. So it's not about the country or whatever.
No, it's not the country.
Then they get the money, you understand. And now, then these boys now, can't they spoil them too? Then the boys, why they talk now, you say anything where they want, they'll give them. They just see 18 years, 17 years old, they don't buy Benz, give them. You understand? So he just believes they don't arrive. Waiting the father or the mother won't tell them now, we won't listen to. They believe, say, they don't see past their parents. Because at their age, their parents at their own age, they're never they're still under their parents. They can't even move an inch. You understand? But we're in a civilized world that the things where the kids they do now, our parents no do them.
But my own point is, if we look at the spectrum of this drug thing, right? Generally, drugs are not necessarily bad. The problem is a whole lot of people. No. Let me land. The problem is a whole lot of people are not educated about it. Then this is something that let me make I land.
Correct.
They are no, Abe. No, they are not necessarily bad. It depends on what you use it for, on how you use it. Do you know that there are some level of drugs, some class that
we all know what you're talking about. We know one say this thing now.
No. What I'm telling you is
that they abuse it. Is that what you're trying to say?
No. What I'm saying is their researches, their reports, right? They are proving data that some of these things are actually used to cure some certain kind of diseases, right? I know I've read things about in foreign countries like Amsterdam and Co. They use heroin to treat people, right? As a matter of fact, they use some of those drugs to treat people for addiction.
So what if you don't have that disease and you're taking it? What's that called?
That's my point. That's where I'm going to.
Obviously, we all know that those drugs are used for some specific things, diseases and everything. Now, normal, we know that one now.
That's what I'm saying, that they're not necessarily bad.
When you know that you're not sick or you don't have this disease, why using the drug?
That's what I'm saying. Education, Abe. Education. See, the fact that they can wake up one morning and say, okay, let's teach our children about sex, so that they won't be exposed to, let
me ask you
premarital sex.
Did your parents teach you anything about drugs?
They did not, but I wish they did. They did not, but I wish they did, because if they had done it, right, then it would have been a guide for me. Then I can tell you that no, this is not, because I have an idea. Because we got him on Sonic Pay, the same way they teach sex education, they should teach many of them drug education.
You see, my parents, while growing up, my parents made me believe that if you drink or you smoke, you probably will end up being maybe
useless,
had assassin, or armed robber or something. So that fear,
Abe, exactly what I'm saying. That is what kept you. This is what kept you grounded to this point. That's exactly my point.
If you drink just one sip of alcohol like this, they will beat the living there. My parents.
Yeah.
Very, very.
So that was what actually structured you to be this person you are now.
But guess what? Some parents still do that. They still do that to their kids. But when they go to school, when they leave the house and go to school, is it a boarding school or university, that they have to live with other friends? So now, all those things that your parents probably taught you and all that, you see, a very bad one that we say, don't mind them. Obviously, they are just trying to make you, get scared and all that. It means it's nothing. You just try it now. You see how you feel. You see how you're feeling now. You feel better. You see how you're going, then true, that will just tape off and all that. You just feel like, say, they on top of the world. Then all the things where the parents don't tell them, they can't say, so now they lie, now they trick me, Abi. This thing is actually good. Why are you trying to paint this thing bad?
But Abe, do you know that in places like America, right? They actually at the point they understand that if these things are legalized, right, then people can take the right stuff because now there can be inspections, they can go through different licenses before they can sell it out to people. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I can sell it out to people legally, right? So they now it is regulated, right? But in this part of the world, they don't regulate all these things. Nobody even know who the dealer is, right? And people are cashing out. So sometimes what they give you is not even the right thing, right?
Yes, now.
Do you know that crack and cocaine is the same thing?
Of course, I know.
It's just the base that is different.
Yeah,
it's just the base that is different. You get?
It's like
But I've listened to university professors, PhD, that'll tell you, right? They've tried this before. This is what it's used for. This is what it's used for. But they're not addicts, right? And the reason why I'm saying this is that we need to look at the effect it's having in our society, right? I think they need to start looking at things differently, right? Yeah, I saw one post yesterday, maybe somebody from the Senate that was saying we will never legalize marijuana in Nigeria, and I wanted to tell that person that, can you please come out and have an open debate about this? I'll debate you. The reason why you need to legalize it, because you're not legalizing it is why people are taking trash. It is not regulated. Nobody knows where it's coming from. Sometimes they've mixed all these things with different kind of chemicals, and they sell to these kids, and these kids have no idea, and they just get high and fuck things up, right? But if you actually make it, and do you know one thing? When something is scarce, that is when people look for it. You get? In New York now, you can go to a corner store and get your THC. It's fucking weed. It's legal. As a matter of fact, check. I think it's Oregon. Oregon just legalized. Check for me. I think it's Oregon. Oregon just legalized every drug, a certain amount of cocaine and heroin.
Yeah.
These people are not dumb. They have their reasons of legalizing these things, but I still think we need to start looking at things differently, in a different direction, because this thing, people get overdosed and die a whole lot.
Of course.
They get overdosed and die a whole lot, and it's because nobody is educating them. Nobody is telling them.
They don't know the difference between
Then another thing I'll say is, you always see videos on social media of somebody that gets high, that is misbehaving, don't for it here, don't laurie more kini, don't try it. Most of them maybe they smoked something and got in a panic mode, right? A panic mode depends on your brain capacity. It happens, right? But do you know that same marijuana or shit that guy smoke, there 100,000 millions of people that will take it and function normally, but nobody will put those ones on because they function. What it mix?
I know.
What it mean? I remember that Rotimi Akeredolu, is he governor of Ondo State? He was saying it that he wants them to legalize weed in Ondo State. They want to have their own cultivation. You get? There's so many things they can use. I'm not saying, but I think in schools, right, they should add drug education to their curriculum.
Yeah. True though.
So peradventure you won't fall into this thing.
Yes, so even if you come across it, you know what it can do. You have an idea. You get? Because you come and move anything. One can mix one day far and they get fucked up. They get fucked up.
Kids,
that I'm still going to put that thing out. I need to debate that guy that said that thing.
These kids, they still sniff gum. Gum. They sniff sock away.
What is sock away?
The normal this thing now, sock away that they.
There's a gas that comes outside.
Yes, now they sniff it.
That makes you high?
Yes.
Oh fuck.
Update. It actually does.
See, these guys are. That's the gum I'm talking about. I was talking about now. That's shoe gum.
Shoe gum.
They'll just put them for these things.
I know some of them do petrol. They put petrol in
and petrol as well. These guys don't go.
And like you're saying, before they start seeing the effects, might be another 10 years.
It might be late.
Another 15 years, and they just go.
And when you try to stop them, you'll be like, say, like them say, but they'll just run away from you now. So.
And I think the way they even stop them nowadays is too judgmental. They don't come in a welcoming arms. You just come like, you must stop this thing.
But you see, the fact is that you see kids of nowadays, they need strong hands though. Very strong.
They are open to and you see, Baba, this you see this thing with the everybody hand. This social media thing that Abe, those days, right? When we were in school and stuff, right? Can you actually smoke cigarettes? Right? I'm talking about cigarettes. Can you smoke cigarettes and put a picture of you online for the world to see? Are you mad?
Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
You can't. These days I see boys, I see even celebrities that has a whole lot of people that look up to them.
Be on stage.
They come outside with their weed and they have it not even thinking about the fact that weed is even illegal in this country. They don't care. They just put it in their mouth and kids are watching. All these boys, all these new youngsters that are just coming up that you're talking about, 16, 17, right? They look up to many of these celebrities, and these celebrities will come online and they have weed in their mouth.
And you see what celebrities don't understand is that we are role models. You understand what they see people walk with our footstep, like what they see us do. That is what they want to do. They say, oh, Sexysteel now say Bab this kind of hairstyle. Oh, I want Bab that kind of hairstyle. You get Sexysteel now chill now for us now, just the smoke and everything. That kind of lifestyle.
Cruise.
You understand?
Yeah.
Oh, Sexysteel don't buy this and all that because we be mouthpiece. You understand? We can actually change a lot.
Exactly.
But people don't know this. We be role models. They be say people they look up to us. They're looking out. I see this person. I want to be like this person. So if we use that our what's it called? Use our influence now. Positively.
Yeah.
It will change.
A whole lot of things will change. You're right.
You don't have to wait for government to come and do most of these things.
Yeah.
You get.
Yeah.
Government no go feed.
You're right. A whole lot of things will change. I support that.
That's why, because you see celebrities are strong tools, or would be very, very, very strong. You just say if they don't fight against this thing and they use celebrity, they don't do this one and a celebrity because they don't say we get our fan base. When we say move, they move. You understand? When we say stop, they stop. You understand? So I believe there's a lot that we can actually, do to put a stop on all this mess where they happen. Maybe we'll talk about it more and we lecture them more about the side effects and everything.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean by education.
Yeah, we need to, because this one now, school no go even fit them again because nobody they respect lecturers again. Nobody respect teachers. Because they believe say lecturers, they know they give you.
When you said something about Molly, do you remember what I said? I said I would like to try it because if I try it, I know how it feels. Then I can talk to you about it and tell you, why do you want to take this thing? Do you know this is the effect? Do you know this is what it can do to you? See, I'd like to put myself in that position.
Any of these things, the way they say this is even if I end up trying it, I can never at this stage. I know if you continue.
I know you can't. I know if you continue.
I know
because you are after how many waiting we never do before, Baba.
But some of these kids, when I try them the first time or more. So now this thing they don't start. They don't.
Abi, do you know that biologically, right? Your brain doesn't even stop growing until you're like 23, 24. These kids are still growing. A 15, 16-year-old kid, right? He's still a kid, regardless.
I tell you.
You get? They are still growing, so they have no idea. You get? That is why this kind of conversation is needed. So that you can make them understand that, see, you're fucking yourself up because at some point you just notice that you're just fading out due to
the entire system will just shut down gradually. They're not gonna know. Gradually, they don't go for checkup and everything. It's a normal thing. They don't do they don't exercise.
They don't even know.
They people feel say me, they stupid way we say 5 times a week I play football. Active football 5 times a week. Where before we even started now, you're saying, how do you do it? You're looking. He
looks 25 and bro is 85. Actually,
are you crazy? Now this exercise. Now that was one time I went to do like the full medical checkup, everything. I said, maybe they just do everything. Say
on point.
The next day, the doctor just called me. I can't fear. Say, why this doctor call me? Normally, they're supposed to send email to me, say, okay, and I be this. So they had sent the email. Me, I didn't even know they had sent the email. So the doctor now called me. I can't fear. He said, waiting now. And the doctor say, sorry, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you have been doing, but just keep doing it.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is, just keep doing it. I said, thank you. I said, why? He said, they didn't find anything. One single thing.
Yeah.
They didn't find one single thing.
Yeah.
You get? But the only thing they said was, okay, that I should sometimes take more of sugar. Me will be so all my life now sugar they take. But that exercise, why they do?
They burn them out.
They burn them.
Yeah.
And my own fear be that sugar.
Yeah.
We then go talk. You understand?
Yeah.
Say sometimes I just take more
because
sugar,
sometimes it's not good to when it's too low too. You know.
Oh boy.
When it's too high, it's not good. When it's too
I
low.
say no be God.
Bro, it is God and you discipline. You're fucking disciplined.
If you're
you work
not
on yourself.
disciplined, you can't do it.
You know that I work out like
that.
3 times
Yes, now
weekly. And the reason why I do it,
disciplined, you can't do it.
the reason why I do it, I tell sometimes when guys walk up to me at the gym, like 2 days ago, some guys still walk up to me at the gym. I was like, Baba, I know you work out a lot, but I want to know what exactly is the purpose. Are you trying to build muscles? And I said, no. I just like to stay healthy. I'm not interested in building muscles. I just want to stay healthy. And I don't do 6 months without doing my blood work. You get? And it has always been a point. And Baba, I still freaking drink. You know, I drink when I want to drink. I have my ways of getting high if I want to get high. You get? But I work out. So I'll tell you, don't compare yourself with me, because discipline is one thing,
man, very
that
important
you need.
sports. See, if you go to the pitch with me now, you see as big as that pitch is at my age. Because I'm a striker, you get it.
Ronaldo.
I run, but don't go like this. I follow the ball again, go like this. Sometimes you play consecutively for like 2 hours. 2 hours. Yes, you're winning. He said you're playing.
And you don't get tired.
You're playing. I don't ever get tired.
Wow.
I had never gotten tired like this before. Yeah. There was one time I went to play at Festac. My friend OC Achievers invited me to Festac.
Shout out to OC.
This thing. Yeah, shout out to OC. We played on sand. Hot sand though. For afternoon, like around that 3 o'clock on a Sunday. You know how the sun go the burn.
Scorching.
You get?
Scorching.
I played 3 hours stretch. 3 hours straight. Everybody they train, then they come out. I was thinking I was going to get tired and come out.
Yeah.
You get? So the coach was asking me, are you not tired? If you're tired, just say it. I say, if I'm tired, I'll let you know. And the reason why I was doing was I was enjoying what I was doing.
Yeah.
You get? I was just enjoying it.
I think there's something about putting your body through that stress period, you
have to stress yourself. You have to make sure you go. They say no pain, no gain.
Yes,
you get.
You have to feel that fatigue. There's always a reward after it. Sometimes when I'm working out, I get fucking tired, like I want to die, but I'll still try and put extra. But once I'm done, I can feel that there's a reward to this.
And it's a sweet pain,
yeah,
sweet pain. You see when you're done and everything, you have a cold shower and you see that,
and you relax. Yeah,
it's very sweet. Very sweet pain. It's sweet.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. I was telling the guy that was talking to me that why am I working out every time? That what am I looking to gain? I was like, I said, listen, how old are you? He said he's 26. I said, okay. So we have 2 different bone density, right? I'm an old man, right? Not as an old, but the kind of weightlifting that you're doing, all this structure that you have, I cannot do it because my bones are, you get, but I just do this just to stay healthy. And he was like, okay. He now said, okay, let me just advise you. After working out, he said, after working out, right, try and add at least 15 minutes of cardio. Because he noticed I don't really fuck with cardio. I just do weightlifting, and if you said just do like 15 minutes of cardio, I was like, great. So since that day now, if I just like today when I finished working out, I went upstairs, do 15 minutes of cardio, and I'm fine. You know, but yeah, it's really, really, really good. Because sometimes I used to do cardio before, but I noticed that I was shrinking. I was getting smaller. You get, because you now, you are strictly a cardio person. That is why you look like you look like
I know
18
if you
at 85. Yeah. So
Tell me
it was making me
everything,
it was
never.
making me shrink. So I had to stop it. So I just stay with my weightlifting and I eat a whole lot. So just yeah. But I think cardio is good too for your
Me,
heart.
I don't even
So
eat like that. I eat like once daily. I'm not a food person. I know
Yeah.
food, no, just once daily.
yeah,
You understand?
bro, those things that you're doing unconsciously, right? You're doing it for the love. You eat once daily, but do you know that's the most healthy way of eating?
Once daily.
Yeah, it's called intermittent fasting. That's the most healthy way of living, because now your body has time to refresh itself. Once you eat, let's say you eat 3 o'clock now, right? It takes like another 3-4 hours for that food to digest, right? Then your body recycle itself, everything
But
fresh.
guess what?
So
know
the
what?
next
You
day,
don't want bad thing about
then you
my,
eat once daily again.
You don't want bad thing about my own system.
You can be like this till you
again.
die.
You don't want bad thing about my own system again. Some of my friends call me garbage in, garbage out.
Okay.
Maybe when I'm outside it doesn't happen, but when I'm at home, if I eat, the next 10 minutes I have to use the toilet.
Everything out.
In the next 10 minutes,
Yes.
that's my system.
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
next 10 minutes, I have to use the toilet.
But what you are bringing out, it was what you ate the previous
Yeah.
day. It's not going to stay. How
Obviously,
more?
I know. It doesn't stay.
Some
It doesn't stay.
the last time Remy and I was talking, Remy was telling me, Remy said, Jay, if the government just stop now, say, okay, we are bringing in 5 million doctors to test every Nigerian. To test everybody. 2 tests. He said, they'll give you an health test. They'll check everything in your body. Then they'll give you a mental test. He said, out of 100% health test, like 60% will fail.
More than 60 self we feel. More than how many people
Fail.
they exercise?
But he said
themselves?
if
How
they
many
give
people
us
they eat
mental
the
test, everybody will fail. That's what he said. Everybody will fail. Every of us have mental problem in this
I swear to
country.
God. No, not true now. Not true.
He said that
You there around 7, the sound of Jen alone. It can mess you up.
mess you up.
It can mess you up.
Bro.
It can mess you up.
That sound of Jen, a whole lot of people don't know the damage it causes.
Do you know when you're used to living in an environment that's, full of noise and sound everywhere? If
Yeah.
you leave that environment and you go to a very serene environment,
Sane.
that's, the ambience is so calm and
no
everything.
noise.
You go first one run mad.
Yeah.
You say, me, I'm not used to what's going on.
Yeah.
This kind of boredom.
You can't call them boring.
Which is
This
boring.
boring.
No, say I can't live in this Abuja. This
It's
more
boring.
I don't believe. How do you guys survive in Abuja? Meanwhile, Abuja people will talk, say Lagos traffic. I cannot. But we're used to it. See where we live. Now timing be everything. We don't get used to them. Sometimes, you don't notice if they drive for Lagos, just to say road just free. Now you go come.
It's unusual.
Now you go come. They slow down.
You still do me this morning.
Riot.
Something
Then
Something.
they fight. No. Something happened for front. Or maybe
Why
the
this
hold
road
up
go
don't
free like this? Yeah.
No.
It go still
something.
dey front.
The hold up don't go pile up for
Yeah,
somewhere.
for-
Maybe
yeah.
people don't turn back.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll turn back. This country don't mess our system up, man. I'm
And
telling
again,
you.
do you know that there's so many things that we actually see as norm and is abnormal?
Of course.
Like that gen thing.
Because-
Nobody actually think it is abnormal to live like that. Everybody think that's the way we
We
are.
don't register to our system now.
Bro,
We don't have wait till we don't
boss,
get used to it.
the way we even take public buses, we all of us go there, bus stop and be rushing to it is freaking abnormal. It is abnormal.
You see the only reason why I love where we stay, our area. Now say you go just hear sound of Jen and
Anything,
this thing
yeah.
because a massive plants. Go just know whether light day or I be light no
no
day.
dey,
When
yeah.
if they take light, when they switch to Jen, you won't know. You
yeah.
won't know which is which.
Which is which, yeah.
But some areas where we say everybody will get in, I pass my neighbor and everything. You no go fit your brain. No
Cannot
go
even
fit
think
function
straight.
well. Your brain no go function well. Now all these things.
The condition when the country don't face.
But Abe, if you now look at it from the point of these guys that are in charge of power, in charge of this country, right? Many of them, they don't use gen in their home.
Really?
Many of them don't.
They do.
And if they do,
Yeah,
the
no.
gen noise is not a problem to them. and their kids don't school here. Many of them, many of them, if they want to chill out now, they know the country to go. They know how the serene environment works. You get? So why is it hard for them to do the same thing here? Because sometimes I can call names for you now of many of them, and I will start Googling their profile. Many of them actually went to Ivy League schools, right? Harvard and Co. Masters MB. These guys are well learned, right? They know what it takes. They've experienced it, and still they don't give a fuck about how people live in this country. What do you think the problem is, Abe?
My brother, all this. See, we all know the kind of governments we have. Now sabotage everything. Yeah. Imagine, you know, right. There's this road. If we're going to our house here, right. This road. Yeah. If you go past that toll gate, that second toll gate, and come past that alternative route, you know that road where they spoil. That road we don't spoil. Now, if you want turn now, if you pass toll gate, say you want pass that alternative.
Okay, the front won't go through shores.
True.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't say that road.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people they must have allocated that place to, giving the contract? So many people they don't give. And as then they do them, this one go do them now. It go do them with very cheap quality. This thing, material. They don't mind because they know say if you use very good quality this thing, they no go fit see money collect again. So they rather let you do it, make you fuck them up. Why? How many of them don't you say they do road where they arrest say no do road where say this thing? Because they know about it. They know the right thing to do, but they don't just sabotage. They'll just let you do it. Then another person will come back. They will award the contract to another person. They say the last person will do. I'm not doing well. Give another person. If that one you don't do them, then you know how they contract. You know how they do them.
Yeah.
10 naira. Call 10 naira, but where you want sign, you go.
You sign 10 naira.
No be 10 naira. You go sign. You go sign under 100 million. But what you they collect now 10 naira.
Yeah.
You get. So where you see 100 million, where you collect 10 naira, what you go do? Oh, now like this it be. Me too, I go use
1 naira.
Do am. As you don't chop this one. So they no go use good quality. See, houses where they collapse now again.
Yeah.
You understand?
Well, that's sad though.
Bro.
That's sad. I heard that do you know that somebody actually said there were more than 100 people inside that building?
But they won't just say it now. Even the owner of the building
was in
died
there
as well. The owner of the building died as well.
There was a tweet I saw this morning. He said, so the building that collapsed at Ikoyi was initially analyzed to carry first story. Owners sacked the foreigners and went to get an approval for 15 stories for Lagos State.
Can you imagine?
21.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
But then again, there's no reason.
Don't they check the foundation first to see if the foundation, if it can carry?
But there is one letter that I saw from the initial contractor that was doing it, that they actually pulled out of the contract because the contractor said they can actually certify the first two buildings because they did their testing on every floor.
Okay.
You know? But for this third one, they said they are not in line with the way the owner is building it and they are pulling out. And they said they should even remove their name.
Really?
There's a letter out there.
Wow.
Yeah, he said the company said he should remove their name from the board as a contractor, and they are sending this letter to every necessary authority to make them know that they are not part. They are no more part of it. And that was the same building that collapsed.
Can you imagine?
I think the guy took some things for granted, like we can make it happen. And they're actually foreigners that are building it for them. They just didn't go through the regular, the testing, the procurement process because these things, Baba, if you see real companies doing constructions like this, Baba, they test to the brim. As in every little thing they use is they go through
from the sand
quality,
to the cement to the
they go
everything
through quality check and make sure that this is 21 story. Did you see the 3D? It was supposed to have a pool on the roof. One flat is $1.2 million, and it's sold out already.
They sold it already.
It's sold.
And the person don't die.
I know. The rooftop is $5 million.
Oh, to your voicemail.
The rooftop is $5 million. All the other flats is $1.2 million.
Greed, though. It's greed now.
Sack the foreigners that will
Greed.
just take for
Greed. Can you imagine?
the benefit of his life, I guess.
The thing just went. But
this country,
it's painful.
man.
It's painful that there were people inside.
There's always shortcuts. Now shortcuts where the innocent people will just go the inside now.
There's one guy that they said he was his friend. I saw his picture yesterday. They said the guy was actually on his way to the airport.
They were supposed to come and pick somebody else.
Yeah, they now called him that he should come. That he wants to see him. You know, he had to tell the driver to detour and turn back to quickly go and see him before he goes to the airport. And it was there. It's insane. The problem is,
How did they get approval to build that thing?
bro, it's Lagos now. It's Nigeria now.
Shortcut.
Everybody will go through shortcut and be like, is Eloni. There's a video early this year that somebody released when Lagos State government came to shut that place down. They were sealing it. They were sealing it.
We were just avoided all this.
You know? But
It was actually still sealed. That was why the governor sacked that man. Because it was like, it is still sealed on record. How did they get access to it?
Yeah.
The building was still sealed on their record.
Really?
Yeah.
Outside is always still sealed.
yeah, he was sealed in Alausa, but they are working.
They
they are working in VI. Yeah.
Oh, God. Shortcut.
And people don't have to pay.
Shortcut.
And this whole thing, right? This whole thing that we're talking about cuts across every aspect of life,
Of course.
in this country. You know, that's corruption. That's
My
that's
brother.
no care of human life.
If
and
you have money in
that's
this country,
breathing.
you can get away with so many things, which is not supposed to be. That money, power.
Those days that you did songs like Ferawa, songs like and
It was on the streets of London. Say what Gwana said. She said her name Guanita. She gave me a smile. I believe I could smile. If not
die. You will go call it before Nigeria.
Shall you go follow me?
Go Nigeria.
She looked and told me she's still a virgin. She like my style. She looked and told me you're such a darling. She looked and smiled. I think I came Motija. I'm on 2 weeks holiday.
I don't feel remember that song again. That song is sick.
Baba Jam. Now SARS now.
Yeah, now sick.
Now SARS. Baba Jam.
Sick.
Ara Safara. She the feel similar. Kinde that's Lara.
Mad.
Oh God. They do this
What I wanted to
songs
ask
again.
is, those days that you did all those, even till Baby Alaja,
Yeah.
right? And the kind of trend you listen to now, how do you feel?
Bro. See, as it is now, I'm even confused. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Confused? You look confused.
Because good songs, good lyrics don't sell anymore. They don't. See, let's just be factual. Let's be honest. They don't. Not like, I'm not saying, I'm not encouraging anyone to start making
Trash.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, my brother, beat now. If they don't hear the beat, they won't dance. Nobody won't listen to. I don't want sing songs. You understand? Although I get plenty songs where I feel sing.
But me, I can't say I'm different because it be like say
Now very few
about 6 months.
They will be saying,
I think from about 6
months. And those
months.
songs, go check those songs. They know they go too far, but they are good songs.
I think
Very
people are
good
paying more
songs.
attention to very good songs. This trend where they talk started happening about 6-7 months ago. Immediately, Made in Lagos came out. right?
Yeah, you get.
There's a different
points for
trend.
it.
Yeah, there's a different trend.
I think go now. See style now, very subtle.
No, yeah, and people are paying
Yeah,
attention.
Olamide.
Yeah.
You see, Olamide believes say all those ones are noise. He don't carve a niche for himself. The kind of style we get now when they do it's this lower octave thing, very they in comfort zone.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
People are loving it. People are loving it. So me, I believe say song don't they come out from bag.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That, but you never tell where it starts to.
You never tell. Now like that 6 months, like you said.
Yes, that
now,
you
like
can
that
actually
kind of
notice
6
this
months,
new.
You understand?
Yeah.
So me, are they happy? You understand?
Because I heard one song. I think is Good Girl for Real La, or is it Good Girl for Real featuring Vector, or Vector featuring Good One Early Momo song.
Now
You know
Vector
that
now.
Fantastic
Vector
song.
now. I was in the studio when they were recording that
Fantastic
song.
song.
We were
Slow
together
jam.
when it was now good song. Now wait till me I dey pray for be that
People-
because me I get those kind of songs.
You get plenty. None of why I ask you this question.
Very,
That's
very
why I'm
mellow
asking you
and-
because I know you have very, you know.
gets plenty. Where, bro?
But I think
I'll
it's,
play-
it's a good time. No, Abe, it's actually a
Okay,
good time
okay.
to release all those songs because
See,
now people are fucking with lyrics a whole lot more. They're fucking with different kind of sound
Me I just
delivery.
the chill first. I want me. I know I get them plenty. I never just something. Good music.
Shebi, you know they signed to any label.
Huh? No.
Shebi, the song no they signed to any label.
No.
No, let them pull our episode down.
No, not my song. Not my own now.
Okay.
No, they can't. Hold on. I have to restart the phone so that
Okay.
when they
Yeah, I know you have
You get-
songs like that are really
I know
R&B.
if drop them that time.
Yeah,
that
because
time,
you-
now,
yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Buru,
Yeah,
buru, buru, buru.
yeah.
I can't say if I go drop them now, people never they ready.
Can you even believe that small yansh they shake? Small yansh they shake.
He blow.
He blow.
Blow past songs. He blow past songs.
Have you heard Ibon?
No, I never heard that one.
Ah,
You get that? I be plan for me.
he said it to me. He was the one that said it to me. Like, bro, did they pop on for club? Ibon. One mad song like that, and it's everywhere.
Ibon.
Ibon. The only thing they said on the song is Ibon. Even beats. Beats.
Beats blow. Things just they change gradually. Now drums now. If you never put them,
Who the fuck are you? You don't know to the shank. Who the fuck are you?
no.
But it is interesting though that there is room for everybody. Everybody they cash cruise
I tell you.
and the kind of money.
Listen.
I've heard this song before now. No. Miami. Hey, Bedu. Hey. Yay.
You can tell that Fuji kind of texture.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no more.
You don't remember that I told you to drop the song.
Yes. You were like, drop this song.
But I'm happy.
You were so interested.
Yeah, I'm happy.
That
you
time,
did
you know, I
drop it.
told you. When
Now-
did I tell you?
now I'm
I said
happy that you
never,
did,
I
yeah.
said they are not ready for this
Yeah,
song.
I'm
I
happy
said
you
they
didn't
are
drop
not
it now because I think it's the time now.
Yes, now. Chilled vibe.
You
Chilled
know, we
vibe.
recorded this song about 3 years ago.
Don't they go for yourself?
Yeah,
I just keep them.
about 4 years.
I just keep them. Songs where they blow now. Okay, see that CK song.
Yeah.
Now 2019. Oh. Now it just blow. You know, you dey see rules and everything.
Mad. This is the song we
You
wanted
don't
to.
hear me
This
and,
is the song we wanted
me
to
and
shoot in
Peruzzi.
Miami
Yes,
now.
You don't hear me and Peruzzi.
I think you played
I
it for
purposely
me. Yeah.
didn't shoot that video that time too because that time too still there. I say me just there. So now,
It's just
now
chill.
the video now I want to push the audio and everything together now.
Oh, nice.
You get So we get jams.
I
You
mean,
see, no noise.
Wahala dey o.
You see music. No noise.
No noise now.
No noise.
That's exactly my point. That see,
But me, I know they follow anybody.
don't
they
follow
make
any
noise
trend.
again.
No,
Just
no.
do your thing.
Do your thing.
Do your thing.
Make sure you
Just
enjoy
do
it.
your
Love
own
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Love it. Love what you're doing. Then go come there. Come love them.
Yeah. Baba,
You
I say
understand?
songs that are.
I know if these kids.
Baba,
No, you don't feel tell say you want to follow them. They do competition. They do all this. Just do your own comfort zone. You understand? Do your thing. Do that. Make sure saying a very good music.
Yes,
They do.
yes.
You understand? Not do all these rubbish lyrics and everything.
but that's one thing about you, though.
Now them they last
You've
now.
always.
Bro, if you hear Baby
Your-
Baby Dialaji,
Yes,
today,
you
go be like
always
saying that
make-
today. CC
yeah,
till
you don't
tomorrow.
follow trend, yeah.
Abba, who go say CC? No DJ we no get CC for their this thing. No DJ we no get CC for their playlist till tomorrow. You get. So if I go anywhere, say I go any event, I say this thing, I say if they say okay, just do CC for us. I don't need to they ask the DJ whether I get.
Yes, yeah.
They just tell and say DJ will just be like this. They don't play am. No
yeah.
DJ will no get them.
That's a neat song.
I know that song. You know.
That's a neat song.
Kiss Daniel was meant to be on that song.
Oh,
The way-
really?
yeah. The way.
Why is he not on it?
Kiss Daniel was meant to be there, and Don Jazzy was meant to be on that song as well.
Oh, okay.
Yet, Kiss was actually going to be on the song. You understand? I don't know who go tell in management now say, because what he was going to do was to jump on the song now. Can't say okay, maybe he don't do it before. You understand?
Oh, okay.
So the man is somewhere, one way or the other. The management got to know about it. So
G Worldwide that time.
So and he didn't want him to do any collaboration and
okay.
everything. That was how Kiss Daniel did. So I sent it to Don Jazzy. Don Jazzy liked it. He actually. That's the reason why I did that.
Yeah. That was supposed to be his part.
Say, okay,
so
just do something like that.
yeah.
Remove him.
Yeah.
So, but Don Jazzy too was busy working on Tiwa's album that time, that period. You understand? So, when Young John come, he say, "Baba, if you drop this thing yourself, oh, this thing not sweet like this, oh.
Abi,
If you drum yourself
waiting
now,
for?
now I just say, oh, yeah, no worry, record me. Now like so drum,
Wow.
Pam. That song just shout out to Consequence, DJ Consequence, single-handedly Consequence. When he heard that song, he said, Baba, this jam, you know waiting, you know the strategy will take push this song here. He said, I better never give NDJ. He said, me I never give NDJ. Say that time I was playing at Rumors and Quillox. He said, Ingo they blast them back to back. So anytime we blast this thing for Rumors and Quillox, DJs where they there around, people they say,
with that.
which jam?
Yeah.
You tell them, I chill,
Calm
and
down.
you get.
Shout out to
come
Consequence, man.
You know, on a special request, people come they so you can't they give them one. They give them one. They give them one. To a point where we say the way they play CC for Quillox, if they never play CC for the night, bouncer, I swear, no jokes, bouncer outside, go meet Consequence, say, if one jam now CC, I can tell you, bouncer say, if one jam now CC, now like so the thing, I can't top him up with that fantastic video that I shot in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Me, I just flew to Atlanta straight. I just go shoot the video. As I shoot the video, I just drop and we just drop the audio online. Everything, the thing just catch fire.
My name is Jobless.
Yeah,
Bro. Bro, that morning, did I tell you my experience?
As a matter of fact, you see, my sister, our last one came to school that time, that period to see me. That was the worst experience of our life,
bro. You know that
Anyway.
we already know that there was fracas in town, right? So everybody was trying to move out. So I got into. So what they did is they set all their indigent drivers to the streets to start picking students up.
Yes,
so
sir.
when they pick you up,
We
they will now
went through
take
the
you.
bush now.
They'll pick you up. They will now take you to their vigilante spot,
Sports, yeah.
right? So myself
And the head of their vigilante was Chief Lokele. Remember that Chief Lokele that time?
bro,
Was-
myself and Mamba,
uh,
we wanted to move, so we got into the cab. Oh, you come along by.
uh-huh.
You know, said, òun láwọn èèyàn kan tó ń fẹ́ gbé ní
Òkèọlá.
bro, this guy drove us straight to them.
For real?
Yes, straight to them. So when we got there, they just said we should come down. I was standing, Mamba was standing. So they were talking about them. They wanted to confirm. Oh yeah, are they belong or they do not? So they were trying. So they weren't really
Sure.
So one of them now suggested that we let them torture the small one. You know, Mamba
Which is you.
Mamba is. You know, Mamba is huge
I do,
and
I'm
tall.
good.
So they felt like Mamba is not going to bend as quick as they want. But me, the tiny one, that before they give me 3 slaps, I'll start confessing, bro. This is how these people started with me.
Did
Bro.
you confess?
Bro. Hey. Bro, see brushing matched my face.
Wow.
So when they now held us, right, at the point they now took us to where Ladi Eso men for flood naked, they don't tie them for back like this. Then it was a fracas in town between cult guys and the indigenous of the
indigenes.
town, right? So they caught those men, they tied them naked, and they now brought
They
us
were
to
out
them.
in the newspapers then.
Yeah, they were lying down. They now brought us to them. Now said, "Oh yeah, gbójú sókè. Ṣé wọ́n wà lára yín àbí wọn ò sí lára yín?" God bless,
Well,
God bless Ladija Esimi. And so they just looked up like and said, Olórin làwọn eléyìí now. Olórin làwọn eléyìí now. Olórin ni wọ́n now. Me at that time I was crying already. I was crying like a baby. Yeah. Then I said, àwọn eléyìí ló ń kọrin fún yín. Wọ́n kọrin fún gbogbo school.
Gbogbo school ni.
Wọ́n ní okay. Oh yeah, my lord. That is how they free us. That's how they free us. That day, Baba, when we got back inside the cab, I know Mamba will not remember this thing, but I can never forgive Mamba
Why?
for what he did.
What did he do?
When we got back inside the cab, the moment the cab moved, like the Mamba just said, I was the one that went through the torture.
Yeah.
They didn't touch him. Mamba just said, Jay, I think Chrome School now, the man miss Jumoke Gonsha. Ọlọ́run.
Jumoke, jọ̀wọ́ mo fẹ́ràn rẹ bàjẹ́. Mo lè torí ẹ kì í bá.
I said, Mamba, I just went through a near death torture, and you are telling me about Jumoke. Are you crazy? That experience here, I don't forget for my life.
Let me tell you what happened. See, I said that, you know, that time I was dating that Tokpo Ladokun.
Yeah,
That
very fine
that
Tokpo,
very pretty girl. Okay, shout out to Tokpo. Anyway, that was then. We were talking about how many years ago? 20-something years ago, right?
yeah.
25 years ago or something. So,
no, go to 25 years ago. It's not even up to 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
about 18.
20 years.
Exactly.
20
it was
years.
2002.
Are you joking? How do you forget things so easily? 2000 was when yes, it was 2000 that we left there. 2000.
Oh yeah.
Yes, now
I'm not good with timing. No.
So me, I was now going to Tokpo Oladokun's house. No, I was at home at first. She was meant to come to the house. She was meant to come to my house. You know, there was no phone and nothing. Now
There was no
You
phone.
understand? So there was no way I would have reached out.
And there was
to
no
her to
light
say-
in that town.
There was no light, nothing.
Yeah.
So as soon as me, I just heard those gunshots. You know, it was like machine gun. I don't know how those guys got the guns.
Yeah.
Like, everywhere. I was like, yeah. And this girl was meant to come to my house. So I was like, oh, let me just form the Superman. I say, let me find my way to her house.
Okay,
instead.
you want to go and rescue her?
So, yeah, do you understand? You know that time, I was a magician in school. I was doing magic and everything. So I thought I could, you know, work with that. So I was not going behind the houses. You know the way they build houses in that district. Busting another street.
Yeah, Buster, yeah.
And it was behind that what's the name of that night market that time? Barricade.
Barricade, yeah.
Then the house was around behind that barricade, but you still have to go down. That chief local's house, the chief of those vigilante people, the house.
Yeah.
So me, I was now finding my way and everything. So as soon as I got to the streets, I was behind one house like this. As soon as I got to the street, I just saw those vigilante people. They were like 80. They had guns, they had cutlass and everything. You know, when you try to, like, I was dodging and everything. As soon as I
you bust out in front of them.
I just say, Talene, around you. Oh yeah, okay, go ole. Any lojo ku ekpe. Omo, it wasn't up to a second as I just turned like this. I just heard gunshot. Papa. Omo, enter that corner. I enter inside bush. They were chasing me. Papa.
For real?
My guy, I don't know how. You know, in Iraq at that time, yeah, you know how their well used to be now.
Yeah.
They didn't have it was just on the floor. Then they put
blocks
roof,
around it. Yeah.
This zinc just put
around
on top of it, so you can easily just
jump into it.
You understand? Almost if you see the way I was flying, flying till I got to my house. So I was now scared that okay, these people will come for me. Next thing, I could not sleep. You won't believe, around 4:30 something just woke me up. I just woke up around that 4:30. Then I left because I was living that there was one bakery, one Oluwani bakery that period. It was only one bakery in our school that time. I was living behind that bakery. So I just woke up. Then I passed through the back. Then I went through the bush. Then I went to Orioke because that was where my younger sister was staying that time. Then I went to Orioke. As soon as I left, they said it wasn't up to 10 minutes.
They just came to bust your house.
They busted through the window. They burnt everything. They were looking for me. They said I disappeared. You know, say by magic that time. Then they feel say that differently. Yeah. So a lot of people that didn't know what actually happened then, they thought they had killed my enemy. You understand? That was when they had my picture in notice board in school now that's obituary, God forbid, but not me. And I didn't know. So from there, when I escaped, I didn't come to school for like a month. So when I got back to school and I got to that ground, the normal district, people started running.
They thought you were dead.
Because there's no way they would have contacted me. No phone call,
there was
nothing,
no phone
anything.
at that time.
And that day, coincidentally, I now wore white. You get, so as soon as I go into, everybody's just the jad. I said, what's going on now?
That thing was not a good experience. It was a war between the indigenous and the students. It was mad war.
Students will be like this, and next thing you just one person don't go down.
Yeah.
So when the 2032 I came to school, to perform that time.
Tony cannot forget
when that Kenny experience and everything. Now that day I see Tony run.
I know. Baba run. Just the run. They go.
He said he will never come to. If he hear A before Ru.
I saw Falabi. Remember Falabi Fine Boy?
Yeah.
I saw Falabi last weekend. Yeah. I saw him
where? In
Ikeja. I went to a party in Ikeja. I saw Falabi there.
Are you for real?
Yeah. So we were talking. Falabi was like, August 5 when they went to bust that house. Falabi was among the people there. They were playing chess. Falabi was telling me that one of the cult guys actually pointed a gun to his head, wanted to shoot him. Another one of them, they were squad. Another one now said, "Dude, if you shoot that guy, I'll kill you." That the guy actually wanted to kill him.
Can you imagine?
That he said he doesn't even know who that person is, but I told him that person because I've heard that story before.
Wow.
And I told him this is the person that saved you. Unfortunately, the guy is dead now too.
Jesus
the guy that
Christ.
saved him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He said he had a barrel on his head. Like he wanted to. He already confirmed it. This is what it belongs to. The other guy was just like, if you shoot that guy, I guess he's an hierarchy person. So he was like, if you shoot that guy, I'm going to kill you. So the guy just pulled back. Those guys were bloody.
Like there was two of them that was playing for my dad's football team. They knew me very well. They knew my dad, and when they were looking for this guy Casey, remember Casey that time? When they were looking for Casey, because Casey and I and my sister and then Ben Gabiola, everybody. We used to hang out somewhere at Jumai.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Yeah,
Jumai?
Jumai,
At Jumai's house and everything. So when they were now looking for Casey, I didn't know how Casey knew they were coming for him. So they came to where we usually hang out at Jumai's house. That was like midnight, around 2 a.m. Then me, as usual, that thing just do me say, oh no, I know if you sleep this place. But my younger sister was there. Ben Gabiola was there. That was when they brushed Ben Gabiola now.
Oh, okay.
I just woke up around 2. And it was raining heavily. I say, my spirit. I now woke Dakpo Guinea. I told Dakpo Guinea, I said, Dakpo, my spirit no sleep this place. We'll go sleep another place. He said, why for this midnight? Time. He said, man, say, if it go, say this thing. I woke Benga to say they won't. I pass back now, inside bush, down midnight, around 2. You know how 2 can be in Iran. Around 2. I now passed that side and I went to some of my friends. You remember this Teju? That Teju girl that had nice shape. You understand? Teju and Biola.
I don't remember now, but since you said nice shape, I know you are always with.
So I just look, say where I feel go. Now they be my friends.
You're always with. Those days in school, you were always with.
No, they were always around me.
Yeah, beautiful ladies are always around you.
Yeah, because of my sister, anyways. So
okay.
And I was a fine boy too. So me and I went to them Biola's house. You get. So then Biola, I knocked their window. They were like, what am I doing at this time? And I said, for some reason, I just felt like coming to. And then I opened the door. So I slept in the house. Next thing, I just heard that those guys came from the other side of the road, like the main road. Then they busted that window. They went inside and were asking, where's Casey? Then they were like, where's what was that name? 2311. That was the name they used to call me now when I had that issue with the Ibadan that time. So where's he say no, I'm on nesting. Then they slap Biola anyhow, beat the head. They use cutlass, beat him. They actually wanted to kill him. So it was one of them now because Biola used to Benga used to sort that guy. Yeah. So now say they should leave him. That is the correct guy. Say him no be anything. Say na Jew. And I left him. Then my sister actually hid behind the curtain. One curtain, they didn't see her. They were looking for everything. They beat the hell. Early moment where I enter that early moment where I come back. I just see everybody just they cry.
Bro. These guys, when they start like this, you go like see you they watch American film.
No, this one's no worry. This one's not be film trick.
I've seen somebody running.
See what they did to Kenny now.
Running and loading.
They fucked that Kenny up till today. That guy is not
running
normal.
And loading, like with Beretta. He was running, shooting somebody, and he was loading, and everybody was running like
till tomorrow. That Kenny is not normal. I heard it's not normal again. Because the way they chopped him.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of shit those guys did. No, you can never be normal.
Thank God, we don't go through things, though. But say we did alive today, man. We have seen things, though. Now, war. It was war.
It was war. It was war. And we were inside that war for 3 years.
I'm telling you. For 3 good years. Now, war. And a lot of people died. A lot of our friends. No worries. So now, where they see, you just go club or just see boys, so they break back to Sagri, I'll just look there and say, see them this one. And I did for GRA.
Only if you know.
And I did GRA. And I don't go inside bush. Because now bush now.
A bush now.
Remember, say you just go, you just the work in the morning, then the next day you the pursue something, one kind of awful smell. You just say a person that don't kill for inside bush, don't swell up.
Yeah.
Inside bush.
Yeah, insane. It's an insane place.
Then one thing that was raining again that time in that school. You remember, say there was this guy, that cripple guy that used to give boys jazz to toast to date girls.
Yeah.
I don't forget. Say the ugliest guys now them they date the finest girls. That guy they give them, they use something, and that guy they do it for them now. Because real? One of them now told me this you know that Professor Pella's like boy, that guy where they do magic too for school. You remember see one guy the way they do magic too for school that time. So that guy he can't get one babe where the guy like well. You understand? The guy can't tell me say make I help am do the babe. Say if I help am do the babe, say this magic thing what they do, say
It go improve
in
your
fact, say
skills.
it go improve my skills and everything. Say this and I can say you way they do magic. Why not use your magic to do the
Shit.
Now when I can't understand, because the guy now told me that you cannot use it for yourself, like whatever you did, like if they do money now, say they give person money now, you can't use it. You understand, for your own self. You can give someone to use it and all that, but you know go feel work.
The one I know is there is one particular guy that sells ice cream in the school, right? People didn't know he was a drug dealer, bro.
I know the guy with
yeah,
the
he's always there. He's always there. But bro, that guy sells drugs to everybody. Yeah. So if you tell him make he give you like a normal fine yogo or yogurt, he go give you the. But if you want to buy the drug, there is another thing you ask for. There is a name of another ice cream you ask for. So he already knows his people and everybody. The guy was just cashing out.
So now where boys they get drugs? Bro?
Carry him later. Yeah.
All of that.
Carry the guy later. So
know.
many things they happen inside that school. You say you could just look like, are you fucking kidding me?
No worry. But I enjoyed it.
I
enjoy them well.
Yes,
no
I think
worry.
there's something about human, right? When you go through those hard times, it shapes you. It makes
Definitely.
you a better person.
Yeah,
when you have it
definitely.
too smooth at times,
You won't appreciate.
what
you have to go through. If it's not rough, it can't be smooth. I mean, there's some predicaments that you have to go through in life. You know, that's makes you appreciate life. Say, so this life now like this will be, because you don't see the rough times and you don't see the good times. You understand?
Yeah.
So, but if you're going through the that very smooth part all through your life, if you get $100 billion, you know go appreciate them.
Yeah, he probably that's
So you don't even know whether you get money.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
But if you've been through ups and downs and everything, you don't see life.
Yeah.
You can't see that kind of money. You appreciate it.
Yeah.
You go appreciate and where you go.
Probably that's why most of these rich kids doesn't really have substance.
Yeah, they never see anything.
Yeah, many of them, you know, because there's funds and funds. Can they call
You
funds?
understand?
There's
So
funds
to
that their
them
parents
it's-
already, so they don't
appreciate money.
Yeah, they don't see that side of life,
They
bro.
don't.
Iron, you want iron? Is either you have a coal iron, or you have a bad iron that you can put on stove. When it's hot, you clean it, then you use it to iron your. No toilet too.
No be say
No
this
toilet.
thing,
We
see,
shit on the mountain.
Me, I didn't even know why my dad.
fucking
I
shit.
didn't know why my dad asked me to go to that school. in
Bro,
the
we
first
shit
place.
on the fucking mountain.
Because no worry, you know now. I'm from a very very wealthy home.
Yeah.
Money there, everything there. Already. So when my dad say this, I didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
You understand? We say no, that's where you. Why no say me I go school for abroad? Why no say me I go? You said no, say not
That-
there,
that-
that
yeah.
place. You understand? Because my
Me
mom
na
is from
mistake.
Ibadan
Na
as
mistake.
well.
Me I reach.
Say my mom is from Ibadan as well. So like it's close to the house. Say I think go family house and all that. Say okay, Omo.
Me na mistake. I use reach there.
Are you
Because I thought
serious?
I was going to Ibadan.
Everybody thinks so now. Where did they talk now?
Was when I got my admission letter.
Satellite campus.
Yeah. When I got my admission letter,
Satellite
then I said, no, your course is not here. It's at the satellite campus. I was
Now
like,
you na fine art now. You don't forget.
Yeah, satellite campus, yeah.
Which one be satellite
Satellite
campus?
campus.
I don't understand. When I face the satellite, satellite. That place must fine.
Must make sense.
It must posh pass.
You know, you're going to the jungle. War zone. War zone. But you know that at those days, there were times that we were broke. That we will be broke and you are our savior. You remember? Abi, everybody will contribute money.
We don't run things.
We now look for boys that can shoot pool. We now all of us will contribute our money and give it to him. And we go to a pool table. Hey!
No. I rescue a lot of people.
Abi will rescue everybody.
Not just
We collect
girls,
all the
oh,
money.
girls too, not just guys, oh. Girls, everybody, them, Okpe, all of them, Olatunji, everybody. That time they'll bring like 100 naira, 150, 100 naira. Everybody go gather, bring. At the end of the day, the one will bring 100 naira. If you go like 1.5, if you go like, so everybody will just. So they're always looking. if they don't broke, they'll just find me.
Yeah.
They'll just find me.
I'll be how far now. Congo shoot food.
I mean, I dey kill guys steady. I dey kill guys, but
it was really graceful that you made it out of that place because you get plenty boys who don't like you at all.
They don't like me because they beef me. Say this guy. You know, say girl one time I won't do magic. Why they do magic for school? So I can't talk. Say this guy. Say I go season and dig. So we can't get one of those boys waiting for their runs boys waiting for their editor say, Mama say, you know fit. You say you know fit try am. I think say na play. I think say I go to say, and if you don't do am here now, it go set for you now. You say go set from. I can't say the way I can't the day more aggressive. Yeah. I say take it. He say I must take am. The guy say I must take it. I say okay, I no take. The guy say then if I no take, say man, say something go happen. I say this thing no. They can't dey. I just look, say, just calculate 1 + 1 together. I say, guy, you know, like your life. As guy look me, say, who's kind of confidence with this? I say, I'll first take your voice. I say, I go take your voice. The guy can't look me where he say, now me too, I can start to the rake, say, you don't know me. He dey mad, you know, ask this person, you don't know who they talk. Say this thing. Honestly, I don't do like this. I carry this thing come out, what's it called, sweet. For inside that anki, I said, see, just gotta try them up. Everybody, I do another one. Yeah, money I can't do magic. That guy can't learn. So the one where I come to, so you come now. You see what I call the guy can't run. Say no, I don't want that. I saw you come now. You now your own I won't take. The guy don't say you're mad. You're mad. Take which person you own. Say this thing. The guy can't. Meanwhile that time, as the guy they don't they plenty. They're plenty.
Those men. There's one thing they did for me and Mamba one night that they told Jumoke to come and call us that there's a party they want to invite us to. So
always party now.
So so we just went there. I was really there. So I think it was Kemi that was having his birthday, bro. There was no negotiation.
Kemi, when they talk.
Yeah, there was no negotiation. There was no, we need your performance. There was no talking to manager or anything. I was just sit there like this, just say, okay, our musicians are here. Oh yeah, start singing for us. Bro, now so we start though. That's how we start though. We go sing. We don't tire. We say, yeah, Baba, we don't no, now if we go, I go still sing more. Bro. Like we just did free show, free everything. Like
you asked them for money before.
You've not. I will give you money. Those guys are crazy. It was fun though, like you said. It was really fun. But do you know that from that time till now, you know change.
Me, I don't even understand though.
You are one of my friends that I know is like 85 years old.
Say, yeah, man. They say I age backwards. That thing, when I go check the pictures where I take when we were in school that time, I was actually looking older in those pictures. Now I don't understand though.
You should understand. You know your body now.
It's that Pharrell syndrome. You know, say Pharrell just wake up one morning old.
You think that's the same thing you have?
Man, just one of my friends, idiot, OC Achievers. He said, you go just wake up one morning, you just say your head don't fall. He says, just say my head don't fall on top bed. Say this thing. Say, now only you know the old. Everybody.
But sincerely, you didn't change. It's the same face. It's the same.
When they play ball, you get what they to tell me. Say, this guy hates you. I say, what thing I do? You take him seriously. You say, your hair no dey rough. He said, we go to play ball, you no sweat. Part that day your face, everything dey your face. You are too clean. I don't like you. I say, I don't understand.
Yeah. But for some people, na red flag though.
No, my own in our OCD. You understand? I know if they anywhere where they, you know my house.
Yeah,
you know,
everything.
Yeah, anywhere we know, I know if that's my car white. If you enter inside my car now, you don't go see anything for floor. You understand?
Yeah,
it's just what I'm used to.
Yeah, I think it's OCD.
It's just what I'm used to. I know if they anywhere around dirty and everything. You get so. We go still thank God at the end of the bus. But then again, no alcohol, no cigarette, no weed, no shisha, not even beer, not even palm wine. No, I'd never. I remember for school now, wait, my younger sister go take palm wine one day. I slapped both the palm wine and the drink for her. He says, it's nothing, now it's nothing. I say, I don't want, it's alcohol. Don't even try it. Don't ever try it again.
But don't you think you might be missing out of some things?
Missing out some, as long as I don't know what's
You are missing from.
Do you understand? I'm good.
But me, I just think say even if you don't do it regularly, you should know what they feel like. You know, just I mean, like weed now. I can guide you through. You know,
Don't guide
we
me
sit
through.
together. We take a puff of loud.
Puff daddy, I
I'll make
see
sure.
you.
Yeah. I just think you should. You
Of
shouldn't.
loud.
Abi,
I'm sorry, it's not allowed.
you shouldn't leave this world without experiencing how it feels when somebody is high.
My brother,
Yeah.
loud. It's not allowed.
My name is Jobless.
Any new song? Any new song coming out soon?
Yes, I have the one with Peruzzi that I'll be shooting the video soon.
Okay.
And I have Under the Mango Tree, another one with the people who want dance.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
they
know
will
that one,
dance. I get that one, and I work on a lot of songs.
EP,
Then at the same
album?
time, EP will come out
okay.
soon.
This
Yeah.
year? This year or next year?
No, not be this year, not next year, to be honest, because I did do a lot this year. I've been doing movies.
Yeah.
again,
Oh
movie
man,
sets.
you've been rolling movies back to back. I'm seeing
Movies,
everything.
and yeah, the roles where they give me for movies now. Now lead. The one I just finished, so now 54 scenes. Lead, the story just day about around me, everything.
Wow.
The one I finished before that one was like 48 scenes. Lead. So now I just finished with my own script, Stone.
Your
My
own movie.
Go.
Oh, nice.
Bro, that story. Now, waiting to happen for this country. You understand? We talk about corruption in the society. What happens in the school? The whole waiting we talk for cultism.
Yeah.
You see, you don't believe say the school where we go actually, gave me inspired that script as well. You understand? So you see most of the things.
That was when we were talking about those rough beginning. Yeah.
Then corruption within the police and everything. I merged everything together. But you see the twist where they did
Story. You have a title for it?
Stone.
Oh, okay.
You know when they say stone oko? When you live in a glass house, you don't
Throw
trust
stones, yeah.
Then Yoruba people, they say Toba Soko Soja.
Arale ni lo ma ba.
So you're supposed to know how they this thing work.
Okay.
Depth.
Nice.
It's going to be a cinema movie. It's top actors.
Nice.
Top actors. So
Yeah, you're in the league
my own
now,
this thing
yeah.
for the first time, it has to be. It
Lit.
has to be, it has to be late. So on my clothing line as well, I'm working on opening in Abuja branch.
Oh, nice.
That's why I'm part of the reason I'm traveling tomorrow as well.
Oh, okay.
So
just put the needles and stitches together and fuck things up.
Make I stitch you with my needle. Make I touch you, make you condit. You remember Magina?
No,
I'ma give you. SARS, man. SARS don't produce songs.
Yeah, no. Shout out to SARS.
Shout out to SARS, man.
He's
That guy.
Sexysteel on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Sexysteel on Instagram, Sexysteel on Twitter.
I am Sexysteel.
I am Sexysteel
on Instagram,
okay.
on Twitter.
I'm Sexysteel on Twitter. I'm Sexysteel on Instagram. Everywhere.
And I am still Sexysteel.
That's my guy. That's my nigga.
That's what's
Love you guys.
Way back.
See you next time. Bye.
My name is Jobless.